Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of a medieval on the evil difficulty. We are doing all levels with warrior mode, and this is E3M4 Ancient Sanctuary. Let's begin. We'll grab both of the weapons here, and you're being watched. By whom, you may ask? By the corrupt spirit, of course. Now, this corrupt spirit really wants to beat you up. And that's why we're just gonna hang around here a little bit, then grab the Voltride and make our way over to here so we can grab all this green mana. And we're gonna save the mana boost for later. We don't need it now. We do need to grab this though, and maybe jump along this part. Just skip along merrily. You might see something over there. I don't. I do see this though, which is invulnerability. And it's just fine for dealing with this corrupt spirit. And so is the Star of Torment. Now this corrupt spirit really likes to throw these rocks at you, these stones. And they really knock you back. But with the power of the Star of Torment and spam and invulnerability, you should be able to considerably weaken it. You can also use the Celestial Claw and the Voltride. You can also shoot the projectiles, but you don't have to. You can just dodge them, which is what I should do more often, but that's fine. The thing about these projectiles is sometimes they're like almost shot predictably, because this boss is pretty evil, pretty corrupted if I do say so myself. But we're taking a bit of damage, aren't we? Well, that's what this is for, and more importantly this. Now we can spam more of these shots. This isn't too bad of a place to camp, but you want to get out of here eventually. And make sure you grab the mana still, because you'll most likely need it. Now up here is more mana, but after a certain amount of damage is dealt to the boss, the floor up here and over where we got the mana boost will turn into lava as well. That's the whole shtick of this encounter. And the more we damage the boss, the angrier it gets. As you can see, projectiles are being flung everywhere, even more so than they already are. And that's why we gotta jump around. Also shoot some more projectiles. The Voltride likes to glitch out for whatever reason once it's switched to it on this map. But we'll just spam it and finally destroy the corrupt spirit. And if you saw the Chivo you got, yes, it appears that the spirit was in fact the Pilgrim. We saved the Pilgrim. And we're done. We got the secret. The secret was the invulnerability we got earlier. Like the first thing we did in the map. And as you can see, we did it in 4 minutes, so that works for me. So let's go and finish the level. And with that, we are done with the Ancient Sanctuary, and we are also done with the Sacred Path. And what did I think about the Sacred Path? Well, I don't know what certain people have against this episode. I mostly enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. And the only downsides I can think of were I guess some of the encounters were kind of strange in the fact that you actively had to go out of your way to hunt certain enemies down if you wanted to get 100% kills. Like, I know some enemies wouldn't appear in the second level, and the third level also had a few enemies that were hiding. Those were kind of annoying, but I didn't find the enemies too tanky. I mean, a Star of Torment is handed to you immediately, so you should have no excuse not to deal with these enemies rather quickly. And you also get the Celestial Claw rather early on in a lot of these levels too, except the third one. And it all works together rather nicely. I guess the third level was kind of strange in how it didn't give you the claw immediately because it's so good against these protectors. But whatever, we're done with this level now, so now we can return to the gateway.
Welcome back, champion.
Alright, it's good to be back. We beat the Sacred Path. We can read the Codex if we want, but I don't really want to because I don't wanna. And now there's a lot of places we can go to. There's the Arcane Expanse over there. There's another place, the Fortress. There's this thing. The Sacred Water of the Gateway heals all wounds. I don't need to heal any wounds, but you know, you can take a dip in there if you want. But the place I want to go in particular is rather close. Our once sacred lands are now beacons of hate and darkness. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. That's why I'm here. Alright, we saved 3 realms so far. But there's one realm I want to go to. We already went to the Astral Equinox, but this time we are not going to the domain of the Sentinels. This is the hardest part of a medieval. It's finding all the levels in the hub. But let's read some more. The evil force came thousands of years ago. Like a cancer, it spread silent, unseen. I see. You can probably guess where I want to go now. Yes, the solar solstice. We went to the place of the moon, but now we get to go to the place of the sun. So stay tuned for that. But until then, toodaloo.